Good morning, students. I am Seema Saini from Springfields Public School. Welcome back to our English class. I hope you all are fine and taking good care of yourselves. Today we will start with English Literature Lesson 10 Don Quixote and the Barber. So, students, open your book, page number 122. Let's share our experiences. Mistakes. Talk about a time when you made a mistake because of a misunderstanding. Students, mistake means something that you think or do that is wrong. Here two examples are given. First one, you mistook a person for someone else. Students, many times it must have happened with you that you must be looking for someone else, and when you called that person, it was not the same person to whom you were searching. So you can discuss about this with your parents, siblings, friends. Second example, you took something belonging to someone else by mistake. Students, you may have come through this situation in your school. You may have taken someone's book, pencil, eraser, or anything else by mistake, thinking that it was yours. Students, doing mistake is not a crime. It is a natural human tendency. But we should realize our mistake and we should correct it on time. So, how did you correct your mistake? You can share your experience with your parents, friends, siblings. In this story, also, we are going to learn about Don Quixote who makes a big mistake, and that we are going to find out by reading this lesson. This story, Don Quixote and the Barber, is taken from the novel Don Quixote. It was originally written in Spanish, but it was later translated into English. The name of the author who has written this story is Cervantes. Let's read the lesson. In a Spanish village called La Mancha lived a certain gentleman. All day long and then through the night he read exciting stories about brave knights who lived in the olden days. He thought so much about knights that he began to imagine he was a knight himself. From his store he fished out some rusty armor, a broken helmet, and a crooked lance and gave himself a grand name Don Quixote. So, students, there was a gentleman named Don Quixote who lived in a Spanish village. He was very much fond of reading stories of brave knights. Students, knights means a gentleman who had a duty to fight for his king. In other words, knight means soldier who lived in olden days. So Don Quixote thought so much about knights that he began to imagine himself as a knight. Students, in olden time, knights used to dress up in a special way as you can see in the picture. As Don Quixote imagined himself as a knight, so he wanted to be dressed up like him. So from his store, he fished out, means found some rusty armor, broken helmet and crooked lance. Students, armor means clothing often made of metal that soldiers wore in earlier times to protect themselves. And crooked means not straight or even, and lance means a long weapon. Apart from dressing up like a knight, this gentleman gave himself a grand name, Don Quixote. Next, Don Quixote looked for a squire, for in the old days a knight always had a squire to attend to him. He met a plump and friendly peasant by the name of Sancho Panza, who agreed to be his squire. Then the two set off in search of adventure. Don Quixote rode his old mare, which he grandly called Rocinante. Sancho Panza followed on his grey mule Dapple. Students, in olden times the knights used to keep squires to attend them. They were assistant to them. So Don Quixote was also looking for a squire. Soon he met a plump and friendly peasant. Peasant means a farm laborer, and his name was Sancho Panza, who also agreed to be his squire. Now both of them set off in search of adventure. Set off means to leave on a journey. Don Quixote rode his Rocinante and Sancho Panza followed him on his grey mule Dapple. After a few adventures, Sancho Panza realized that his master was an unusual man, perhaps even a little mad. One day they arrived at a forest between two villages. Now these neighboring villages were so small that they shared the same barber. As it happened, the barber was coming down the road on horseback from the opposite direction. On his head he had placed a large brass bowl, which was not a strange action if you consider that the bowl sheltered the barber from the sharp sun. It was a well polished bowl and it gleamed like gold and reflected the sun in flashes. Students, the meaning of gleam is to shine brightly. The barber trotted along dreamily, humming to himself. Students, the meaning of trotted means to move at a pace faster than a walk. So, students, one day Sancho Panza and Don Quixote arrived at a forest between two small villages which shared same barber. The barber was coming from the opposite direction and had kept a large brass bowl on his head to protect himself from the sharp sun. At the sight of the man on horseback, Don Quixote became most excited. He pointed in the direction of the barber on horseback. Sancho, can you see what I see? Yes, master, that is a barber on horseback. You are a fool, exclaimed Don Quixote. Have you not heard of the great Mambrino who owned a golden helmet with magic powers? Mambrino died and his magic helmet was stolen by evil men. Don Quixote now got so excited that he jumped up and down on his horse. That villain has Mambrino's golden helmet. See how it shines in the sun. But master, pleaded Sancho Panza, he is only a barber and he is carrying an ordinary shaving bowl on his head. So students, as Don Quixote saw the barber, he became more excited because he thought that the barber was having the great Mambrino's golden helmet which had magical power. He told Sancho Panza that Mambrino died and his magic helmet was stolen by evil men, and that the barber is having the same helmet. To this, Sancho Panza pleaded, means requested to him that the barber is carrying an ordinary shaving bowl on his head. That's all for today, students. We will continue this lesson in our next class. You are going to read this lesson thoroughly, and also you are going to mark difficult words side by side, and also you are going to learn them. I have also posted one scene comprehension. You are going to do it in your English literature notebook. If you have any doubt, do let me know. We will meet in our next class. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.